Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Good morning. It's Sunday. What plot twist? What's up? I have a surprise for you. Gonna be doing a Sunday podcast on the weekends. Yeah, a little extra episode, just gonna toss it in there. So the interesting thing about inspiration and getting ideas is like sometimes a thought jumps in our head, a creative idea, and you just can't shake it and you just have to go with it. So about a week ago, I started following a lady on YouTube called ANGELIC Speaks. And literally, since then, the archangels have been really prominent in my view, right? Like in my experience, I keep coming across them, and about midway through the week, I get this idea. Like I had several ideas dumped into my head this week, and one of them was to do a podcast about angelic herbs. And I was like, well, I'm not going to start like a brand new podcast. Like I already got a good thing going on with Ho and Herbal Marie, and and I'm not like an angel expert or nothing, actually. A lot of times I question it. Like I have literally said out loud, like when I feel like Archangel Michael's like giving me another message and I'm in a bad mood, I'll be like, and I don't even know if you really exist. Like, I am, like, definitely one to be like, prove it. Like, show me that you're real, So a lot of times, like, I write off the angels and the archangels because I'm just like, listen, you guys, like, I just don't even know if I can get into it. And, prove yourself if you want to be in my experience. Like, I get, like, really sassy like that sometimes. And then other times, I just, like, I'm loving everything, and including the archangels. So this term, I've been stuck on it all week, angelic herbs, and I thought, all right, fine. I will do a special series called Angelic Herbs. So that's what this weekend bonus podcast is going to be about. If that don't resonate because it's not our usual routine, just click on out. That's all you got to do. But then I was like, then the sassy broad was triggered inside of me because, like if you follow me on Instagram at Herb Oracle, you know that I have a way I do things over there. Like it's pretty structured and I got a good rhythm and pattern going on the Herb Oracle Instagram page. And I was like, listen, if I start doing something new, it's going to completely screw up my pattern, which is apparently really important to me, that is kind of coherent and cohesive for this year. Like I really love that. Like God, you guys, like it's one of the only things in my life that's like, like that. So I love it because I don't even have that on the Herbal Marie Instagram. Like it's just like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and I try to keep it looking good, but not like Ho. Ho looks good. Herb Oracle looks good. So then I was like, well, I'll do the podcast, but I am not interrupting my Instagram flow. I just won't do it. Then within like 12 hours, I get like a vision, an idea in my head of starting a new Instagram page just to post the angelic herbs, or the angelic herb podcast. So I followed my inspiration, and I believe it's called at Angelic Herbs. I have nothing on there right now, of course, but Yeah, angelic herbs. Okay, so I will post pictures of like whatever we do today. Who knows? Maybe like I won't even publish this if it just turns out to be ridiculous. Because at some point I like the idea looked good, sounded good, but there was that point that I couldn't see into it anymore, and I was like, where's this even going? Why am I doing this? Why? And I feel like now this is everything that I do is pretty selfish in a way, but I feel like I'm supposed to take some time and learn these different archangels for whatever effing reason. I don't get it. But so I'm going to start with the popular 15. I know. Like there are like 15 archangels that get more play, that get the play. And I think maybe just every week, for the next 3 months or whatever, a little over 3 months it'll take us, like I'm just going to focus on one archangel each weekend and get to know them, I guess, and what they're all about, because I guess it's going to serve me later on for whatever reason. And because this is an herbal podcast, we're gonna pull some herb cards and see if like anything interesting comes through or a message. I have actually no idea. Actually, I almost didn't push record because like even though last night I got out my archangel cards, I have 2 different decks, and I combined them and found another card for the archangel that we're gonna do today. We're gonna start off with Archangel Raphael, because he is the divine physician and he's healing. And I feel like aside from Archangel Michael, I connect with Archangel Raphael the most because the healing vibes, the healer in me loves him. But anyways, yeah, like last night I laid these cards out on the table and I'm like still like I don't see where this is going, but you know what? Who gives a F, because it gives us an opportunity to hang out on the weekend. So I'm here, my little co-host, my little spider is also here in the iPad hole. I guess he's staying. I hope it's a he, because I don't want him having any babies. I don't want it to be a female spider. So anyways, I've got these angel cards in front of me, and we're going to talk about Archangel Raphael, and then I'm going to grab an herb deck, or maybe herb decks. I'm not sure exactly. I'm trying to just practice allowing myself to be guided. Trying to practice listening to my intuition and practice letting messages come out, even if my mind doesn't get it. So anyways, if that sounds good to you, we're going to learn about an archangel, and then we're going to pull some angelic herbs in their honor, in their name, and kind of just be curious what comes through. If nothing else, we'll just hang out and get through another weekend. I certainly have other things I could and should and better get on the ball to do, like recording the Mullen podcast, which is written, and I've got my script. I just have to record it. I'm prepared to do an Herbal Tarot podcast for Herbal Marie. It's ready-ish. As far, I don't even have to hardly get ready for those. I just have to do a little back research on the history of the card. That's ready. And hopefully before the end of the day, I pull together a Violet podcast. So I could be very, very chatty and talky today. And but first, for whatever reason, angelic herbs. All right, so Archangel Raphael, welcome to Ho. Welcome to my podcast. So we're going to just get to know each archangel a little bit because I guess I'm supposed to. So if that interests you as well, welcome. Welcome to Angelic Herbs with Herb Oracle. So Archangel Raphael is the divine physician. He's the one that like has the green energy. My best friend Asiel the Oracle and I, like, we emoji talk all the time, like in our live streams and text messages. And so if we're sending each other green hearts, we're talking about the body, we're talking about healing. Green is that energy for us, and it represents Archangel Raphael. So the cards that I have in front of me, we have Raphael of the Emerald Ray, physical body healing. We have the Divine Physician. We have a card about healthy lifestyle, angel therapy, and a card that has the message, breathe. All right, so what's interesting to me is just yesterday, I'm really trying to go with the flow and not like get upset if my day doesn't go the way I want, and be open to it going in different new directions. Well, yesterday afternoon, at the peak of my motivation, right, that time in the afternoon where it's like, all right, girl, if you're going to get something done, now's the time. At that critical moment, I decided to open up Facebook instead. The end. I opened up Facebook instead, and there was a live stream, and of course I'm gonna have to tell you what the name of it is. I'm gonna have to look on my page real quick on Facebook so I can tell you the name, because you might want to look it up. I feel like it's called Global Unity. Yeah, Global Days of Unity. Global Days of Unity was live yesterday. During the time that I should have been motivated. However, I had kind of been waiting for this broadcast because I was really curious about it. And it was all about, of course, meditation, raising your frequency, and there was a very big chunk of it that was breath work. And I avoid breath work like the plague. Because it makes me dizzy. And but you know what? This is just fun to see this card because I did it yesterday. I did like 16 minutes of breath work yesterday, and I did get dizzy, and I didn't die. And I did have to take a few breaks. Like, I couldn't quite keep up with her 100%, but man, I was definitely getting a B+, and I was happy with that. We did the 10 count breath, which is ridiculous, and we did that for 16 minutes. So I feel like breath work is the first message that we really need to take to heart for our physical vessels. We need more oxygen right now. We need to be breathing more right now, deeper in different ways, challenge ourselves, challenge our bodies to be able to do things that you wouldn't necessarily think that you are capable of. Breath work, it doesn't have to be like climb a mountain. No, just breathe. Just breathe. So anyways, yesterday, the Global Days of Unity, and I think that's the name of their website as well, Global Days of Unity, but you can find them on Facebook or YouTube. They did an awesome broadcast. And first it started out with meditation with a lady. She had crystal bowls and sound, and we ohmed. And I was like, wow, that feels really good. I felt like I got tricked into this this afternoon, because I was like, okay, let's do a quick meditation. Well, this whole broadcast was like 2 hours long. Or at least an hour and a half. So I felt like I got tricked yesterday into meditating, into ohming, into chanting, into doing breath work. And I was like, well, I thought I was going to be motivated. And then I realized that was indeed the work I was supposed to be doing, to clear my energetic field, cleanse my aura, be reminded to sit up straight, be reminded to breathe, chant, lose myself in that. Oh, and one of the chanting was Ganesha's, and I love Ganesh. I love Ganesha. It just was really interesting how the afternoon unfolded. Not the way I thought I thought I should be, quote, motivated and do things, but what I actually needed to do was sit there and go within and feel my body and breathe. So that's our first message from Archangel Raphael today. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. So take several deep breaths and exhale slowly. to awaken your energy and your dog, and to release old patterns. So just sit and breathe deeply while we're hanging out. I mean, I breathed so much yesterday, I probably don't even need to breathe all week. That's how crazy it was for me. Like to the 10 count breath, you basically do like 5 inhales and then 5 exhales. And then the whole time for 16 freaking minutes while we're doing this, we're pulsing our hands together like that you want to clap your hands but you don't. You're just like waving them like crazy, like a crazy person, but like you really could feel the energy in your hands. And it did feel like an energetically purifying process, but it was a challenge to breathe in 5 little breaths and not as much of a challenge to exhale 5 times. It was the inhale that I was struggling with, like and we freaking did that for 16 minutes. I was spinning. I couldn't even feel my hands at the end. Like my arms were like, what are we doing? But you know what? Afterwards, I felt amazing. Amazing. So anyways, we've got to remember to breathe. So we might come back to these cards and go a little deeper. But the next thing that Archangel Raphael wants to talk about is, just having a healthy lifestyle. So breath work is part of a healthy lifestyle. Like we know that herbs are a part of a healthy lifestyle. So he's like high-fiving us on that, definitely. And he says, eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So yeah, just a good like check-in with Archangel Raphael. Like, are you sleeping? Now, last night I could not sleep, and I would laugh to myself because I thought, how can I sleep when the world is waking up? This is so exciting. I'm seeing so many people awaken on so many different levels. I'm seeing so many people go inside for their guidance. I'm seeing so many people just really, really embrace that they are a spiritual being and that is the point of their existence. And I was like, how can I sleep whenever I'm so happy? On top of that, I had just watched the documentary Out of Shadows. And then I was also like, yeah, how can I sleep when I know the world's so twisted? However, it makes me excited that people are waking up and seeing like Hollywood for what it is and on and on and on. You know what I mean? So anyways, my body was very energized last night between the breath work and the chanting and the oming. And then, just watching that documentary, which kind of, even though I'm trying to just observe and not absorb, and I already knew everything in the documentary Out of Shadows. It's on YouTube, Out of Shadows. I already knew everything that was in there because I've been awake to all that heinous shit for about 3 years now. It still, didn't help me get a good night's sleep. But I do feel like I get adequate sleep. I don't feel like I have a normal sleep schedule, not one stinking bit. But I've let that expectation of myself go, and I trust that my body will get enough rest. I trust that I'll sleep when I need to, and it'll be good sleep, And I do. I've been sleeping in a little bit longer, but then I wake up, the sun's shining, I feel really, really good. I trust my body. Now, what I really need to watch is like eating the healthy diet, kind of like, I can tell my body just wants sugar sometimes. And so I'd want to get more greens in. Now that's going to become much easier for me because finally in Pennsylvania, it's getting green. I've got nettles in the yard. I've got violets, dandelions. Like there's really no reason that I shouldn't have greens every day now. In a green juice or whatever, salad. No more excuses. Gotta get that healthy diet, okay? Now exercise, I'm dancing, I'm getting outside and, pushing my body a little bit every which way. So anyways, those are 2 really good reminders for us to check in to our body from Archangel Raphael. All right, so now we know why Archangel Raphael wanted to kick off our angelic herb weekend special series, because he is all about healing. So we could call on Archangel Raphael to help us with our healthy lifestyle or getting back. We could call on Archangel Raphael to say, like, hey, like, what do I need to be doing right now? Guide me to the right breath work, guide me to the right exercise, the best food for me, help me rest, help me heal. And what herbs, Archangel Raphael, do you think we should be connecting with? Right? You could literally ask for specifics, like guide, or just generally guide me to the best plants, guide me to the best healing modalities. So I do want to learn more about Archangel Raphael, but speaking of herbs, I'm going to grab the Magical Herb Oracle, because it's just herbs. Like, I have a lot of decks that have trees, and we could pull from anything, of course, but I'm gonna pull from here. I'm also kind of considering the herbal healing deck too, might be interesting, but I just want to pull a couple cards and see which herbs come out and hang out with us today with Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So yeah, knowing that our natural state is one of health, and seeing ourselves healthy, even if we do have physical body healing, that we could have manifest shining light upon our healthy bodies, seeing ourselves in divine health. So Raphael is the divine physician, and I'm just going to shuffle this deck and ask for a few herbs to join us. We've got an audience today, dogs and kids and neighbors mowing, but that's a we have two popping out from the side. We have two herbs that I would never ever even have in my backyard, Damiana and Brahmi, with a message of focus and desire. And then on the top and bottom we have ginger, and on the bottom, burdock. Okay, that makes way more sense to me, top and bottom. However, I'm going to put burdock over here. We're getting quite the spread. Right before this podcast, I was trying to explain to you, I really was like, what is the point of this? What am I doing? And how is this really supposed to go? And I tried to quiet down, and I'm taking the dog bones away. I tried to quiet down and listen to my inner guidance and find out, like, what is really going on? What do I desire? What's the point of connecting with the archangels in an herbal podcast? And he's saying that, like, that it's time to start seeing healing differently. It's time to see how the unseen energetic realm can really assist our physicality. So be open to healing with sound. Be open to bringing forth divine balance with intentions. Be open to flower essences, which is just, energetic medicine, really. Very, very subtle. Be open to bringing forth your desires in a very more clear way. So we've got Brahmi, which is an Indian herb, and that is about focusing, really going in for what you want, going inward for your guidance. That's what Violet told us all week. I look inside for my guidance. I love that it has that Damiana was popping out, because that is probably the one herb that I don't have personal experience with that I would like to get to know. So that's kind of fun. He's saying, like, follow your passions, follow what you're interested in, but yeah, focus. Now, the two herbs that I feel like are best for our body right now that he was saying was the top and bottom cards, ginger and burdock. So Archangel Raphael is bringing forth burdock for purification, and ginger too is just so warming. It helps us get creative, of course, as the card says. But, ginger in itself is good for stomach ailments. It's good for circulation. It's good to get things moving, to warm us up, get us flowing. When we're in that state, when our bodies are in their divine, perfect health, then we're able to create our desires. Then we're able to focus. But yeah, if your body's loaded down with toxins and poisons and junk, and you've just been eating crap food, it's time to get that out. Burdock will help with purification, will help your organs sort of get a little cleansing, and ginger will help speed it up. Ginger will help get your body moving too. So burdock and ginger are being suggested by Archangel Raphael, and Brahmi and Damiana were also poking out the side as well. Now, we've gotten the Brahmi herb before. It is a ground cover that's in India and Australia. Actually, I guess here too. I'm just not really familiar with it, but let's see. It's used in the magical herbs for focusing. So yeah, it's like be open to any possibilities. Maybe it's addressing the fact that, like, you know, I was open to this idea of working with angelic herbs, but then I sort of started to doubt myself and not see the vision. So Archangel Raphael says, be open to any possibilities, inspiration, new ideas, understandings, and also new communications should be forthcoming. So yeah, why do I need to learn a little bit more about the archangels? Not sure, but I'm open to it. It could just be learning new skills and gaining greater wisdom. So that's the energies that are present here. Now, Damiana, I really want to either drink it or put it in some type of incense or blend like that. Ginger, hold on. Yeah, ginger is going to be all about boosting our power and speeding up our energy. And Damiana it doesn't grow in Pennsylvania. It's native to Mexico and California and Caribbean. But yeah, it also has a magical correspondence with psychic abilities and clairvoyance. So yes, I guess like I am just going to get to know these archangels over the next 15 weeks. Just hang out with them a little bit more. And Damiana is an herb that assists in releasing inhibitions and hesitation. So don't hesitate. It's like if you get that idea, just run with it. I mean, run as far as you can with it. If it works out, it works out. If not, you've gained a little bit of wisdom and experience and knowledge. So yeah, creativity, purification, desire, focus, archangels bringing through with Damiana, Brahmi, ginger, and burdock. Okay, well, I feel like I have to pull a card from the herbal healing deck as well, because it is Archangel Raphael and it is all about physical body healing. He is the divine physician. So I got to at least pull one card. And while I'm shuffling this, I just want to talk about this other card that's not exactly like physical. It's angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So that, it's like at first, it's like, well, what does that have to do with the physical body? Is that something different? But actually that goes hand in hand, because when we are worried and when we are worried, oh my gosh, and as I'm saying this, I pull sycamore, the sycamore tree, with a message of subconscious. As we are worrying about things, our body is listening. Our body is listening to everything that we say. Our body's feeling the stress, feeling the anxiety. Worrying is not good for your health. So if you've heard the very famous quote, I have decided to be healthy because it's good for my health. I've decided to be happy because it's good for my health. I've decided to be happy because it's good for our health. Our attitude, our mental state, our emotional way of being directly affects our physical body. So that's why two different people can be diagnosed with the same ailment, and one recovers very, very quickly, and the other one, it's like that's what takes them down. And a lot of times, yes, of course, it has to do with like their physical vessel and their immune system and this and that. But a lot of times, the differing factor is one person believed that they could heal and the other person believed that they could not, right? Or one person was positive, one person was negative. So it's like that optimistic person versus the pessimistic person. It really does make a difference. So if someone is diagnosed with a terminal illness and they believe that's it, man, well, that's their death sentence, and like they go pretty quick. But the person who, you know, looks inside for their strength, they really can subconsciously do so much better. So if we have these subconscious thoughts, or how about even just thinking, like we've become so, like worrying is just like what we do. Like we don't even probably notice that we're worrying, or that we're being negative, because it's just become a way of life. That leaves a major imprint on our subconscious, on our bodies, and it's time for us to clean that up, clear that up, and become very aware of what we are thinking. So if something is worrying you, Archangel Raphael saying, give it to me, give it to the angels, and allow us to take your burdens, right? Because we want you to feel good. We want you to be healthy. Worrying is not going to benefit your body and add to your healthy lifestyle anyway. So, yeah, I'm very surprised. On the top, we have wormwood, which is all about mystery. Now, I would have never guessed that would be the herbs that would come through for Archangel Raphael. But what did we say at the very beginning? Be open to working with energy. So be open to these mysterious healing modalities, whether it be something like Reiki, right? Like working with the energy in your hands. It's kind of hard to explain why that works or believe that it works, but it's saying these mysterious ways of healing, sound, chanting, you know, these things that are more than just physical remedies. The divine physician is asking us to be open to working with things that are mysterious and not that well understood, like working with visualizing light, with bringing more light into the body, working with meditation, working with activations, visualizations, things that like we may have written off in the past. Be more open to it. So that kind of pulls us around to Herb Oracle and how a lot of times we call on the spirit of the plant. We talk about the energy of the plant, the message of the plant. He's kind of like maybe saying, yeah, you love herbs and we don't want to take that away from us, because we are herbalists and we're plant lovers and we want our greenery. However, we don't necessarily need it all the time when we're talking about healing. So just like we can call on the spirit of the plant for guidance and inspiration, we can call on the spirit of the plant to heal us. So wormwood, how much wormwood can you safely ingest in your body? Not much, right? But how much wormwood can you safely think about, call upon, connect with energetically? As much as you can handle, as much as you want. So wormwood, with this mystery, there is a Merkaba on this card. Whenever you look at it, wormwood has these beautiful, mysterious, purplish pink eyes, and then in her, where her pineal gland would be, I suppose, in her head, in the middle of her head, there is a Merkaba. So I feel like Archangel Raphael wants us to do more energy work, more breathing work, more activation of our light bodies. Yeah, thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So maybe let go more of always being like, oh, I have this wrong, or my body's doing this, and almost sort of just ignore a lot of that stuff and do your energetic work, do your breath work, and just allow your body to naturally purify. As you clean up your energy fields, your body naturally resets, rebalances, recalibrates. Let the energies tune you. You can still have your cup of tea. You can still have your herbs, but Archangel Raphael is of the emerald ray, and I feel like we're supposed to be doing more things that are different and new to us. So yeah, light work. Think visualizing light, calling upon the subtle energies, and allowing ourselves to be tuned. So like even just yesterday, breathing like that was new for me. Taking time to chant and om and do a Ganesha mudra over and over and over again, that was new to me. But these are valid therapies when it comes to healing the body. Okay, so that was definitely not what I expected from hanging out with Archangel Raphael, but I have to laugh because I opened up the Herbal Healing Deck guidebook by Sarah Baldwin and Ashley Verkamp, just thinking like, do I even want to open this book and talk about anything? And so I opened up Sycamore for our subconscious message, and this is like so hilarious because I zoom right in on this paragraph that says Sycamore is connected with Ganesh. So I'm so glad now that I told you that one of the mudras yesterday, or mantras, or whatever the hell they're called, was Ganesha's. And so here Ganesha is popping up again. So why is that important to me? It might only be important to me because Ganesha was one of the first weird energies I connected with that really challenged my mind. Really, really challenged my mind because I'll just say it challenged me to think that he was real or that energy was valid, because an elephant-headed man just was like, okay, sure, if we're talking about a story, fine. Oh wait, now I'm supposed to connect with this as part of one of my spiritual guides or teachers. It was definitely like I am really connected. I felt really connected to Ganesha. I was really drawn to him, but it was that challenging moment was, can you break free of what you think is real? And can you break free of your limitations of what you allow yourself to connect with? Can you be open to receiving guidance from anything, of the light? And so Ganesha is really important to me because of that reason, because, he challenged me. He challenged me, absolutely. But anyways, because just yesterday, when they said Ganesha, I was so excited because I do love him. And here he is again. So yeah, it's the Hindu elephant god, the remover of obstacles. And so yeah, that's what ginger does, right? Removes obstacles in your body. That's what burdock does, purification. So if we have blockages in our body, in our mind, in our thinking, in our restrictions, and our prejudices, because yeah, I was prejudiced. I can more easily connect with the idea of a gorgeous archangel named Raphael than thinking that seems more real to me. But yeah, an elephant-headed deity, I was like, huh? Right? So anyways, I had to break free of that obstacle, that limitation. So we can ask Ganesha. I'm so glad that he's here again today, because I just hung out with him yesterday. Remove obstacles from our path. Ganesha and Archangel Raphael, remove obstacles in our path of healing. So what is tripping us up? Help us remove these obstacles. So Sycamore is here to help you move past all stumbling blocks created by your subconscious mind. Honor this process and remember to see the beauty in yourself. You are multifaceted and as unique as Sycamore's many-hued bark. So, yeah, our subconscious mind is so influential and powerful. So like we've talked, it was just this week too that we talked about getting hypnotized. You know, as far as like if you need to try to figure out something, but people get hypnotized all the time for their physical healing, for their physical body, or to remove obstacles that they just can't seem to remedy with their own consciousness, right? They need a little help. So this subconscious realm, it just keeps intriguing me and calling me, and I hope someday I get to work more with it, maybe on a professional level. But you know, let's do what we can do just within ourselves, and be open to healing modalities like hypnotism that maybe we weren't open to before. So very, very interesting messages. I do just want to make sure that we give Raphael enough time in the spotlight. Part of my purpose with this special episode on the weekend here is to learn more about Archangel Raphael. So to finish up our hangout, I'm going to turn to these 3 guidebooks to see what else we can learn about Archangel Raphael. So let's look at that angel therapy card first. These first 3 cards are Doreen Virtue's Archangel Oracle cards. Angel therapy, and then we'll do breathe. Angel therapy says, have you asked us angels for help with your situation? So yeah, we got to ask for help. Nobody in the subtle energies, nobody in the angelic realm will help us if we don't ask. So if we want to connect with Archangel Raphael and we want to bring him into our herbal studies, our herbal journey, our angelic herbs, we have to ask. So Archangel Raphael, I call on you now to help us connect with the plants, to be guided to what is the highest good, the most beneficial, what we need right now. If we're helping other people, please help us see what can assist them in that moment and guide us to the right remedies, whether that be our angelic herbs, our plants, or these other healing modalities. Please, we call on you now to help us with our healing journeys and to take away all our burdens. Hey, yeah, while you're here, take away all our burdens too. So it says, close your eyes and take a deep cleansing breath. Mentally call upon your guardian angels and the archangels to help you. So they also suggest don't outline how you want to be helped. Just tell us what situation you'd like help with. So yeah, if you have a specific situation, like please help me heal this, or please help me find a solution for this worry in my life. So you don't have to know the answers, just ask them for help with the situation. And then be open to receiving help as it comes to you. So I love to get creative ideas. Looking over here at Ginger, I love creative ideas. I love to focus on new projects, new things to keep me busy and entertained and all that. Keep my desires satisfied. But I got to be open. So if you want answers and inspiration, intuition, and now that you've asked for help from Archangel Raphael, you have to be open to it, because that's the way hunches, intuitive ideas come in. Yes, sometimes we do get a direct intervention. I've had that experience before, where I always credit the universe, but it could be the archangels literally directly intervening when I've asked for help. So if you receive any repetitive guidance, it's important that you follow it. So that, I feel like that message is for me. It's like all week long, I'm thinking angelic herbs, angelic herbs, angelic herbs. How could I not follow it? Even though today I sat down and I thought, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Like, what's the point of this? Now I'm excited because I really needed this. I enjoyed this, and I'm glad that we're hanging out with Archangel Raphael. So these repetitive ideas that keep popping into your mind, you've got to follow them, right? You've got to follow them. So yeah, I mean, a secondary idea that came from this was, I was like, well, I need to maybe find some artwork for angelic herbs, or, you know, do something a little different. I wanted to do that. I need to constantly like have a creative outlet to balance out all my other creative outlets. And so then I actually started another Instagram, to host my new thing that I'm doing. It's called Plant Gaia Seeds, and it's a page to host. I've been making these fractal kaleidoscope images with the plants, and that's going to be the artwork that I use on angelic herbs. So it's really interesting how one idea can lead to like 3 ideas, and that's really fun. That's the way creation happens. But you got to be open to receiving the intuitive ideas. So what's it gonna unfold into? I don't know, probably nothing, like most of my projects. However, my projects summon good energy in my body. That creativity keeps my body in divine health. So creativity and projects and focus, following your desires, is very, very healthy, very, very important to do. So working with Archangel Raphael, ask Raphael to surround anything needing healing with his emerald green aura. His emerald green aura. So if you have a loved one, surround them in your mind with green energy. Okay, ask Raphael to surround anything needing healing with his emerald green aura. So if you have a pet, right, you have a dog, you could ask Archangel Raphael to surround your puppy with the emerald green aura. You could call on Archangel Raphael if you know somebody in the hospital, if you yourself need healing, or even a situation, right? Just sort of like a conflict situation in your life, right? Bad vibe situation, just hostility. Call on Archangel Raphael for that as well, because that needs healing, because that affects your energetic body, your mental body, your subconscious body. Maybe as a child you have trauma from your childhood. Call on Archangel Raphael to go to your inner child, right? Or there is no such thing as time, so he could just go back. He could just access you as a child. Call on him, and maybe it's just, if you don't buy into that, right now, if you were traumatized as a child, you still hold those heart wounds. So envision your heart being surrounded by his emerald green aura. Whatever it is, you can call on him for anything. Crystals that are aligned with Raphael's healing energy are emeralds and malachite. So that's another thing that like we could talk about, healing with crystals, right? I mean, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump from herbs, really, if you want to break it down. Like once you fall in love with plants, it's really pretty easy to fall in love with rocks too. Rocks and stones and crystals. So emeralds and malachite are 2 crystals aligned with Archangel Raphael. So now we're getting to know this beautiful archangel. I love that it was talking about the Emerald Ray. So I actually want to skip over to a different deck right now. This is the Magdalene Oracle, because it literally says Raphael of the Emerald Ray, physical body healing. We'll go back to the other two Doreen cards. But I just want to look in the Magdalene Oracle by Shernanda and Kumara. This card is all about physical body healing through high vibrational sound, light, and plant medicines. So let's get to know Archangel Raphael, because he is totally into plants. He loves herbs, maybe even more than we do. Okay, it's not a competition, but I'm just saying Archangel Raphael is one of our boys. The Archangel Raphael is a medicine man and master healer. Raphael is the master healer of the divine Adam Kadmon physical body. He is the ultimate medicine man of the Emerald Ray, and his medicine bag is full of Mother Gaia's plant medicines. So now we know why we started off our angelic herb series with Archangel Raphael. Because he's got a medicine bag, huge medicine bag full of Mother Gaia's plant medicines. So yeah, and I've been so interested in these words, plant Gaia seeds. Plant Gaia seeds. Like, we are planting seeds in our life, with other people, within ourselves, and of course the earth, of all these different healing modalities as we heal ourselves. So I had to go with those words that literally sprouted in my friend's live stream the other day. Archangel Asiel, that's funny. Asiel the Oracle. Plant Gaia seeds. So yeah, Raphael creates a strong relationship and interaction between the physical world and the divine. So yeah, sound healing. It's something new for us, right? But it's something that really can assist us, because sacred sound has been used for centuries, and it can help bring us into a state of harmony and balance. Sound healing unites us on a higher plane and helps us remember our true self. Next to our voices, quartz crystal singing bowls are some of the most powerful healing tools on the planet. And that's what the lady was using yesterday. Made of crushed quartz, they are melted to 4,000 degrees. These bowls have the healing properties of gemstones and minerals. Each crystal bowl has a particular musical note assigned to it, which corresponds to an energy center on the body, as well as to a particular organ. So yeah, sound waves, healing with sound waves. The sound waves are created when a crystal bowl is played. And if anything is out of balance, the healing sounds will help correct that imbalance. The bowls produce sine waves, which penetrate deep into the cellular structure of the body. It's like getting an internal massage. Sound healing and vibrational medicine are the medicines of our future. So, of course, now we all want a crystal bowl. We all would like a crystal bowl, right? They are amazing. They really are. So yeah, that's what Archangel Raphael's bringing in. Just be open to these new modalities. They are what's coming up. And he is not saying give up herbal medicine whatsoever. He has the master medicine bag of all of Gaia's remedies, right? He's just saying it's time for us to expand a little bit and integrate and incorporate. And yeah, don't ever limit healing, because there's so many different ways to heal. And of course, One way we do that is with high vibrational food, herbs, and plant medicine. So Archangel Raphael is saying, nourish your body with high vibe foods, high vibrational foods, herbs, and plant medicines. It's important to your ascension process. It's important to feeling good, getting that vibe high. It says, for our bodies to maintain a high vibration, we need to eat high vibrational foods like raw, organic fruits and vegetables. Now, here's something that we can also do is bless our food. Blessing our food naturally adds our intention to cleanse and purify the energy of the food we eat. So hovering your hands above your plate of food before you eat it. As you're cooking the food, putting your love vibes into the meal that you're making. By divine grace, we will receive a high vibrational nourishment of mind, body, and spirit from food that we regard as sacred sustenance. We can use food, herbs, and plant medicines as a form of natural medicine to help our chakras to heal and thrive. So at this point, everything we put in our body should be of the highest good, of the highest value, of the highest nutrition, or at least have our blessings placed upon them. So if you're in a situation where it's like take it or leave it, like this is as good as it gets, take a minute, put your hands above it, put your good energy into that food, bless it, be thankful, say, may my body take this nourishment and, find nourishment within this food, and be thankful that you have a meal, of course. But yeah, when you can choose green and fresh and organic and these high vibe foods, please do so. And remember to keep blessing your water. Bless your water, bless every drop of you. When you're making a meal, it's so good to be in a good mood because your food absorbs your energy. So play happy music, be appreciative, dance in the kitchen, and really start to feel good. Okay, so there is a little bit of a visualization in this book. I want to come back. I'll save that for the end of our hangout. Another cool thing about Archangel Raphael from the Angel Prayers deck by Kyle Gray, he says Raphael's name means God heals. And he is the Archangel of health and healing with his emerald aura. So emerald is our color, y'all, for today, for this weekend. With the emerald aura, he has the ability to both heal us and to help us heal ourselves. He carries a caduceus wand as a symbol of his divine healing abilities. He is the doctor of God and will bring healing to all those who call on him. So once again, just to reiterate the fact that we have to ask, we have to make the call, we have to summon, we have to invite, we have to give permission, we have to allow. But he will help us heal and help us heal ourselves. So thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. He also wants us to know that healing doesn't begin in the body, it begins in the mind and soul. So now we know why Sycamore came in with that subconscious. Now I know. At first I was like, what the hell? But yeah, it's because healing doesn't begin in the body, it begins in the mind and the soul. It isn't your body that determines how you feel, but your mind that determines what state your body is in. So, think healing, positive thoughts at this time. Think healing, positive thoughts and be grateful for what's good about your body and what's good about your health. As you recognize the health benefits you already have, more will be brought to you. You may well find that the healing angels are also here to help you heal others. But in order to do this, you must ensure that you yourself are in good health. So, heal within, then share what you've learned with the world. Yeah. Do your healing work and then help others heal. That's what we do as herbalists. We try out the herbs, right? And then we share our herbal experience with others, right? So, and we can do that with all types of things. So yesterday with that breathing stuff, man, that was crazy. But I'm glad that I tried it out, because now I can encourage other people to breathe. I know that's funny, because like, aren't we all already breathing? Yeah, but not like that. So we do have the breath card here. Archangel Raphael was saying, take several deep breaths, exhale very slowly, and as you do that, you will awaken your energy and you can release your old patterns. So if it's been an old pattern for you to focus on what's wrong in your body, now it's time to release that and start a new pattern of focusing on your divine and perfect health. So anyways, yeah, Archangel Raphael's name does mean whom God heals, or other variations. But yeah, he is the healing angel in charge of physical healings for all living beings. Often, Raphael gives us divine guidance in the form of intuition, thoughts, ideas, and dreams. He will help give us that divine guidance about how we can participate in keeping our bodies healthy. When you call upon Raphael for a healing, pay attention to inner impressions and be sure to follow through upon the guidance that you receive and that calls you to take action. So make sure that as you are being inspired to live a healthy lifestyle, our final Doreen Virtue card, you get these ideas and then you follow them. Okay? So as heaven's physician, Archangel Raphael prescribes preventative and curative medicine in the form of divine intervention and guidance, make sure you're listening. Make sure you act on it. So you can call on him. He'll swoop in. He'll surround you with his emerald green healing light and love, and instantly the situation is healed. But then now you have to kind of catch up with that energy, right? So Raphael will give you intuition and hunches, but yeah, you gotta follow them. You gotta eat that healthy food. You gotta rest your body. You gotta move your body. You've got to follow your inner guidance when you are inspired to take care of yourself. And then as you take care of yourself, you'll feel better. Your outlook will become more positive. Your self-esteem will naturally blossom. You'll be in a happier mood, and then you'll be in the perfect space to help other people. All right. Well, what an awesome hangout with Archangel Raphael. We're going to finish with a visualization. But I really enjoyed getting these perspectives, which on some level, I already knew all of this, right? So did you. But isn't it funny how we forget things, or we could just be reminded often, encouraged often? So I think that's a good thing too. I call on Archangel Raphael to stay with me by my side as I am remembering all of these different healing modalities and being open to trying new ones, right? So as I heal myself, I'll be able then to help other people and share my healing experience. So as I connect with the herbs, I learn, I connect, I experience, then I am able to assist other people. So thank you for surrounding me with your emerald ray of lighted energy. I mean, I really do. I love it. And I am going to breathe more. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go back to that same video and that same live stream from the Global Unity days or whatever the heck I told you. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again sometime. So anyways, let's wrap it up because my mom's coming over. And, but yeah, I mean, I think it's great for us to be open. Like Wormwood said, be open to the mystery, be open to these healing modalities that they're going to complement our angelic herbs. They're going to complement are herbal remedies. They're going to complement the plants. And plants are high vibe medicine. Plants are high vibe food. So now that things are growing, wild edibles are growing, let's get them in our body. Now that it's nice to go outside, let's get out and breathe in some fresh air. Let's really do our best to live a healthy lifestyle and see our bodies as divine instruments. They're already in perfect health. They might need a little purification with burdock. They might need a little kick in the pants with ginger, right? But we really can just allow our bodies to return to health as we choose healthier choices. All right, anyways, let's wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out with me on the weekend. All right, ready? If you can, close your eyes and visualize a golden orb above your head. A golden orb above your head. And feel its shimmering, fine, golden dust falling like rain onto your body from head to toe. So as this golden orb above your head rains its golden dust from your head to down to your toes, feel this energy. This energy fills your physical body with the healing light of God's love. Archangel Raphael channels these healing rays with power and intensity. So ask for his help. If challenges of healing are upon you, ask for his help. So feel these golden raindrops falling from your head down to your toes. Feel this golden orb filling your physical body with the healing light of God's love. And may many healing blessings come your way. So yes, thank you so much. We can call upon Archangel Raphael, and she says his twin flame, Mother Mary, to assist you in healing your physical body. So, whoa, Archangel Raphael is a twin flame of Mother Mary? Okay, here I am getting opened up more and more and more to possibilities that like energies really just are connected. I'm so connected to Mother Mary too. That would make sense for me and my life. But yeah, maybe we'll hang out with Mother Mary at some point. So anyways, thank you for coming in, hanging out for an episode of Angelic Herbs. We hung out with Archangel Raphael today. We're going to ask for him to assist us with his emerald green ray, his healing energy. We're going to do our best to make healthy lifestyle choices and be open to new therapies, be open to new ways of healing our bodies, our emotional body, our mental body, our physical body, our etheric body, however many bodies we have, our subconscious body. We want to heal them all because we are a multifaceted being, and there are many different aspects to us, so we can purify and heal on many levels, even if we don't quite understand them 100%. So anyways, on that note, 100%, I enjoyed this hangout. Enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you back tomorrow for another week of Ho.